Welcome to Around an Hour. Please subscribe the channel. For centuries, oceans and seas have served as the vital highways connecting distant civilizations and thriving economies. These vast blue expanses have not only enabled the movement of people and ideas, but have also been the lifeblood of international trade, shaping the course of human history. From the earliest days of wooden sailing ships braving uncharted waters to today's colossal container vessels crossing the globe, maritime trade has been the engine driving global progress. Each era has seen ships grow larger, faster, and more efficient, reflecting humanity's relentless pursuit of connection and prosperity. The constant flow of goods across these waters shapes the wealth of nations, the availability of products, and even the prices we pay for everyday items. Ports bustle with activity as goods from every corner of the world arrive and depart, fueling economies and supporting millions of jobs. Take a simple smartphone, for example. Its components are sourced from dozens of countries, assembled in another, and then shipped worldwide. This intricate dance of logistics and manufacturing is only possible because of the vast network of sea lanes that connect continents. These maritime routes truly are the arteries of global commerce. When they become blocked or congested, the entire system suffers. Delays ripple across supply chains, costs rise, and shelves can go empty. Choke points, those narrow passages critical to maritime traffic, represent strategic vulnerabilities. A single incident in these tight corridors can disrupt trade for weeks, highlighting their immense importance. Throughout history, nations have embarked on grand engineering projects to reshape these arteries. Canals, in particular, stand as the most dramatic examples, monumental feats of human ingenuity that have forever altered the flow of global trade. The Suez and Panama Canals redrew the map of world trade, creating shortcuts that slashed travel times and costs, and in doing so, shifted the balance of global power and influence. Today, a bold new vision is emerging in Asia, fueled by immense ambition, cutting-edge technology, and unprecedented capital investment. The region is poised to reshape the future of maritime trade once again. This ambitious project aims to carve a new shortcut through one of the world's most congested and strategically significant choke points, offering an alternative route that could transform global shipping patterns. The world is watching closely as governments, businesses, and entire industries anticipate whether history will repeat itself. A new canal could once again revolutionize trade, opening up fresh opportunities and challenges. The stakes are incredibly high, and the impact of this project could be felt for generations to come, reshaping economies, livelihoods, and the very fabric of global commerce. As the sun rises on a new era, the next chapter in global commerce is about to be written, one that will define how nations connect, compete, and prosper in our ever-globalizing world. The Canal, or Thai Canal, is a bold proposal to carve a massive waterway across southern Thailand's Isthmus of Kra. Backed by Chinese investors, it's a $50 billion project, one of the largest infrastructure undertakings ever. The canal would stretch 135 kilometers wide and deep enough for the world's largest ships. Its purpose, to create a strategic shortcut, bypassing the congested Strait of Malacca. This would save ships over 1,200 kilometers and up to 5 days of sailing. For China, it's a key piece of the Belt and Road Initiative, creating a new economic corridor and deepening regional influence. The Canal could fundamentally shift the center of maritime trade in Southeast Asia. China's push for the Canal is driven by the Malacca dilemma. Over 80% of its oil imports pass through the vulnerable Strait of Malacca. The canal would offer a secure alternative, reducing risks from blockades, piracy, and accidents. Economically, the shortcut means lower shipping costs and faster turnaround for Chinese exports and imports. Chinese firms would benefit from construction contracts and long-term canal revenues. Strategically, it's a flagship Belt and Road project, deepening China's influence in Southeast Asia. The canal would pull regional economies closer to China, challenging the Western-dominated order. It's a symbol of China's ambition to reshape global trade routes. The Suez and Panama Canals revolutionized global trade by creating vital shortcuts that saved thousands of kilometers and many days at sea. Before their construction, ships had to take long, perilous routes around Africa's Cape of Good Hope or South America's Cape Horn, making global commerce slower, riskier, and more expensive. These engineering marvels changed everything. The Suez Canal linked the Mediterranean and Red Sea, transforming Europe-Asia trade by providing a direct maritime path. Suddenly, goods, people, and ideas could move faster than ever between continents, fueling economic growth and cultural exchange. Meanwhile, the Panama Canal connected the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, reshaping the Americas' economic landscape. It opened up new trade routes, boosted regional economies, and made the world feel smaller and more interconnected. Both canals quickly became strategic assets, giving their controllers immense power over global commerce and military movement. Control over these waterways meant influence over the flow of goods and even the outcome of conflicts. Today, the proposed Chiare Canal, while saving a shorter distance, could have a similarly profound impact by bypassing the world's busiest maritime choke point, the Strait of Malacca, where congestion and security risks threaten global supply chains. Unlike Suez and Panama, which reinforced Western dominance, the Canal is driven by China, aiming to create a new order in global trade. This project reflects shifting ambitions and the rise of new powers in the 21st century. If successful, it would mark the first time a non-Western nation has created a global trade artery of this scale, potentially altering the balance of economic power for generations to come. The project signals a dramatic shift in economic and strategic power from west to east, as Asia asserts its influence over the world's most important shipping lanes. The world's trade map could be redrawn once again, with new routes, new winners, and new challenges for global commerce. The implications are global and historic, shaping the future of trade, politics, and international relations for decades to come. The Canal's benefits extend beyond China. For shipping, it means faster routes, lower fuel costs, and more efficient operations. The canal would introduce competition, reducing reliance on the Strait of Malacca, and increasing resilience in global supply chains. For Thailand, it promises jobs, investment, and a transformation into a major logistics hub. Regional economies like Japan, South Korea, and India would gain new, secure routes for energy and trade. European exporters would see shipping times to East Asia cut. The canal could spur economic growth across Southeast Asia and beyond. By making trade more efficient, it could lower costs for consumers worldwide. The ripple effects could reshape global commerce. The Canal stirs geopolitical tensions. Singapore and Malaysia fear losing shipping traffic and economic clout. Thailand faces internal security risks, as the canal could deepen divisions in its south. The US, India, and Japan see the project as a strategic move by China to expand its influence and military reach. A Chinese-controlled canal could challenge the current maritime order and spark new rivalries. The project could split Asia's shipping lanes between competing powers, raising the stakes for regional security. The canal is as much about power as it is about trade. If built, the Canal would fundamentally redraw the map of global trade, creating a new maritime shortcut that could rival the Suez and Panama Canals in strategic importance. This ambitious project would allow ships to bypass the congested and often risky Malacca Strait, dramatically altering established shipping patterns and reducing travel times for thousands of vessels each year. New economic corridors and futuristic megacities could rise in southern Thailand, transforming the region into a vibrant hub of commerce and innovation. Meanwhile, established giants like Singapore and Malaysia might see their dominance in shipping and logistics challenged, as trade routes shift and new centers of economic gravity emerge. Global supply chains would become more resilient, with alternative routes reducing bottlenecks and vulnerabilities. However, the system would also grow more complex and fragmented, requiring businesses and governments to adapt to a rapidly evolving landscape of trade and transportation. The canal would stand as a powerful symbol of a shifting world order, with China positioning itself at the center of a new economic sphere. This project could further integrate Southeast Asia into China's Belt and Road Initiative, deepening regional ties and influence. The United States and its allies would be compelled to adapt to this new maritime landscape, rethinking their strategies for security, trade, and influence in the Indo-Pacific region. The project faces enormous financial, environmental, and political hurdles, from funding and engineering challenges to concerns about ecological impact and regional stability. Yet, the logic behind the canal remains compelling, promising transformative benefits if these obstacles can be overcome. The real question is not just whether the canal will be built, but how it will ultimately reshape the future of globalization, trade, and the balance of power across continents. The next era of maritime history may well be defined by this bold new artery, one that could change the world's economic and geopolitical landscape for generations to come.